I want to visit you in Sri Lanka, man.
In the Quranic. Yeah.
Because I wanna get some Sri Lankan tea.
Sri Lankan tea, yes, you are very famous for that.
Yeah, they have nice tea there, you know, in Sri Lanka. By the way, in Sri Lanka, there's a lot of Sri Lankan people.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. I mean, how I know that? I learned this from the Quran. You believe it? Okay, this is let us go. This is Tafsir Al-Qurtubi. All right.
Give me the Quranic verse which is related to that first. The Quranic verse. Then we let us go to the Tafsir.
Oh, sorry guys, I put the music by mistake. I apologize. Okay, the Quranic verse. Okay, Quranic verse. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. The Quranic verse in front of you with the number. Chapter 33, verse number 37.
Still it didn't appear. Still it didn't come.
Yeah. Chapter 33. Chapter 33, verse number 37.
Didn't come still. Yeah, give me a second, CV.
Give you what?
Yeah, give me a second. You know,
yeah, give you a second. Okay, take a second. I will give you a century. For those who are new in our channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you are old in our channel, don't forget to unsubscribe. Because Allah will give you double blessing if you unsubscribe from a Christian prince because you don't like him. Practice it. You will see that the blessing will come to you.
Still didn't come. I don't know why you are wrong with that.
Okay.
All right.
My friend, I think it's not coming to you because you forgot to say Inshallah. Did you say Inshallah?
Yeah, if I say Inshallah, definitely it will come.
Okay. You need to say Inshallah. Okay. So now.
33, 37.
So now, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Show you the. You said show you the interpretation.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah. Saying to one who had received the land fear Allah, but you listen hide in their heart. What does it mean in their heart? In their heart means in whose heart?
What?
In prophets.
I don't understand. What?
That which.
I don't understand you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I read the
Okay, let us go to the interpretation. Let us go to the interpretation. Hold on.
At the beginning, this was the marriage.
Let us go to the. Hold on. This is the interpretation, and this is a Tafsir Al-Qurtubi. All right. So let us see what it says here. It says here.
What's the interpretation you are talking about? Qurtubi.
Al-Qurtubi, Tafsir Al-Qurtubi, yeah. It says here that the Prophet, he come to Muhammad ثم أنه عليه السلام أتى زيدا يوما يطلبه فأبصر زينب قائمة كانت بيضاء جميلة جسيمة من أتم نساء قريش. Let us translate. So the Prophet once he came to seek Zayd in his house, and he found his wife Zainab standing up. And she was big and beautiful, very fat. You know, at that time they like fat women. Excuse my language with the word fat, but I'm just describing what it says. So she is big and fat, and that makes her so. And she is white, very white. And the Arab, they have obsession with the three things: white women, and fat women, and tall women. You know, so she have everything a man he want. She is big, she is white, she is fat, very sexy. So, min atammi nisa'i Quraysh, from the most beautiful women of Quraysh. She's describing her as the most beautiful women of Quraysh. Fahawiha. You know what hawiha mean? He fell in love with her. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
That is praising her.
Huh? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me open it in Google Translation, so we can click at Google Translate. You know, so you can read with me. Even Google Translation better than the Arabic thing. And still, I will show the Arabic in the same time. So what it says here, that your prophet, he went to visit his own son, Zayd, son by adoption, and then when he went there, he found Zainab. She was wearing, she was standing up, and she's so beautiful and so hot, man. I don't know if this has happened to you. You know, once I went to visit my own son, And man, his wife, she was so hot, so hot, so hot, unbelievable. Oof, mean. Huh? No, I'm not joking. I send my son to Sri Lanka to study there so I can stay with the wife, brother. Hello? What you are joking? This is a true story, and this is make me qualified to be a prophet, a Muslim prophet, because this is the qualification to be a prophet according to Muslims. So here we go. The guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. I will click Google Translation in the front of your eyes. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
It says here.
Sahih.
This is Al-Qurtubi.
Sahih.
Al-Qurtubi. Hold on. Al-Qurtubi. Okay, let's see where it says he went. Okay. All right.
Maybe the Google translation is daif.
Yeah, no, Google Translation will help us to show you. For me, I do not need it. I can read for you in Arabic, and you know that's it. You know, I do not need all of this. But let us see where it says that. Give me a second, please. In Arabic here, it was saying. All right.
You know, you were reading in Arabic.
Page 172. Hold on.
To me in Arabic.
Hold on, my friend.
Then go for English.
Do it in Arabic, but you don't know Arabic.
No, I just want to. I want to get something.
Okay, here we go. It says here, فأبصر زينب قائمة كانت بيضاء جميلة. I showed you this, that she was beautiful and she is big and fat, and he fell in love with her. And then he said, وقال سبحان الله مقلب القلوب. Praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart to flip for you. فسمعت زينب بالتسبيح. So Zainab, she heard his praise, his flirting with her. فذكرتها لزيد. So she mentioned that to her husband Zaid. And then Zaid is ففطن, which means like, oh, bingo, you know. So he went to the Prophet and he told him, you know what, I want to divorce her. She hurt me. She, she have a bad tongue. She is so proud and arrogant. And then the Prophet said to him, no man, hold your wife on you, man. Don't do that, man. And look at the Prophet. I mean, this guy 5 minutes ago was flirting with the wife of this husband, and now he is saying to him, keep your wife for you.
Okay.
Okay, so what we will do now? What kind of a prophet he is?
Yeah, then you mean to say after that only the verse came or what?
Read with me carefully. Here we go. This is Google Translation. This is Google Translation. Okay. Here it says, just to confirm what we are saying. Okay. Page number 172. Okay. See here, the Prophet, peace be upon him, he come to Zayd one day to ask for it for the husband, and he saw Zainab standing. She was so beautiful and white and fat.
I can't see the
You cannot see what?
I can't see the translation.
Why you cannot see it?
I can't see it. Oh, I got it. No, I got it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So she was beautiful and fat, who in the most completed in beauty between the women of Quraysh. So even the Muslim, they agree that this is why Muhammad wanted to sleep with her. She was the most beautiful woman, especially she is so fat, and that means a lot of a blessing for him. There he like meat, So he ventured and say, glory be to Allah, my heart, bingo, bingo. Okay, so this is your Prophet became Romeo and she became a Juliet, but the woman, she is married and he is flirting with his own son wife. And look, and then Zainab, she heard what he said and she told her husband. What do you think? And not only that, after they say that, the story is not over yet. It says here that when he went to see her, and after he fell in love with her, Muhammad, this is like different report, that Muhammad, he went there and Allah, he sent wind, and the wind left the clothes or the curtain of Zainab in her home. And he saw her, which means he saw nakedness or saw her body. So he fell on her, and you know, and Zainab, she knew that she fell in his heart. The translation here is stupid. So it says here that Muhammad, he went to his own son wife, and he, Allah, see brother, this is a miracle. I go to my son, and then Allah, he sent wind. See, the wind did not happen by itself. It's a miracle from Allah. And the funny, the Christian, they say the Prophet have no miracles. Here we go. He go to his own son wife. There's no wind. There's no fan is on. There's no air condition. And bingo. You know, amazing miracle, beautiful miracle. Allah, he sent wind from the middle of nowhere. And by the way, this is different from break wind. Break wind is like, you know, people fart. So because Christian, they might say, oh, maybe somebody break wind or something. No, this is a true miracle. Allah, he made the wind happen. And what is the purpose of this wind? What do you think? What is the purpose of this wind, my friend Muhammad? Why Allah, he sent the wind? No, I'm asking you. Don't tell me, yeah. Why Allah, he sent the wind?
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah.
No, don't listen. I want an answer. Why Allah, he sent the wind? I don't hear you. What? What? I don't understand what you are saying.
It's a coincidence.
It's what?
At that moment, the wind came.
Okay, but why the wind? I know he is inside the house. How the wind is going inside the house? Isn't it this is a miracle? And those Christians, they say that there is no miracle in Islam, lying to us.
Yeah, okay, say right. Okay, the wind. Okay.
Yeah.
And then.
So Allah, no,
yeah,
don't go.
okay.
I want to focus on this miracle. That's amazing miracle. This beautiful miracle. You know, I want this miracle to happen to me. I want to go to visit some women, and they are wearing short, long skirts. So then Allah, the God Allah, the Shin God, He will send wind, and maybe rain will make him wet. That will be even nicer. All of this inside the house, and what all of this for? Just to make the Prophet see the panty of his own son wife in her house. Did you notice what's happening here? Allah, he made the wind come, brother. Allah, he sent the wind, and he left the clothes, and then the Prophet, he looked at her bum and he says, wow. No, hold on. The Prophet, when he saw that, he started like saying, oh mommy, mommy blue, oh mommy blue. To be honest, it was red, the panty. Oh mommy, mommy red, oh mommy red. And like, wow, man, I cannot wait. Praise be to Allah. And he started flirting with the wife. Allah, he sent the wind. This is a miracle. And the Christians, they say the Prophet has zero miracle. And not only that, look, I will show you a bigger miracle. Because you know, size does matter, right? So it says Zainab, she said that each time her husband, he tried to sleep with her, Allah, he make his penis swell. What do you think about this miracle? Read carefully. It says here, وقال الحسن وعائشة blah 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 blah. أمسى حسن أنا عائشة, they said أنه أمسى زيد فأوى إلى فراشه. قالت زينب ولم يستطعني زيد. Translation: Zayd, he went to the bed after Muhammad, he flirted with the wife. Zayd, he came to the bed. They want to do like, you know what I'm talking about, like stuff, like bad stuff, bad boy, So he went to the bed of his wife and like, I take off your clothes, blah, 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 blah. The wife, okay, took off her clothes. And then she said, وَلَمْ يَسْتَطِعْنِي زَيْد. I will highlight that word for you. He could not do it. And then Zayd, she says, وَمَا امْتَنَعَ مِنْهُ غَيْرَ مَا مَنَعَهُ اللَّهُ مِنِّي. All right. So, and then she continued, and he could not do it. He want to do it. Like now she took off her panty. Zayd is horny. And they're like, and nothing is working. Like, nothing is working. He took Viagra, nothing is working. He took aspirin, nothing is working. He took corona drugs, it is not working. Nothing is not working. And then Zainab, she said, and nothing make him stop from doing it except Allah. Miracle. And then look what she said. And according to some report, it says, إن زيدا تورم ذلك منه, that Zayd, his penis is swelled each time he tried to get close to her. What do you think about this miracle?
It looks like a miracle only.
What would
It looks like a miracle.
listen, Zayd, this is a real miracle. Zayd, he wanna have sex with his wife, and now after the Prophet he flirt with the wife. And obviously Allah, if Muhammad he flirt with your wife, your penis will swell. Look, it says, إن زيدا تورم ذلك منه حين أراد أن يقربها. Zayd, when he tried to get close to her, Allah, he made his penis swell. So what do you say? Isn't it a beautiful miracle, this miracle, brother? You know, like imagine I am a prophet.
Now, what is the connection between the verse and the
read
the verse
even read
the
Muhammad, read even in Google translation. It says, in some account it says that Zayd swelled when he tried to get close to her. The translation here is stupid. They are talking about his penis. So penis of Zayd swelled. How can you explain such an amazing miracle? You know, like Jesus was making the blind see, he made the one who cannot walk, he raised people from death. Muhammad, he make your penis swell. I mean, this is an amazing miracle. This is so beautiful actually, and this is very powerful, man. No wonder all Muslims, they fear the Prophet, because if he get upset from you, the first thing he would do, he will make your penis swell. And I don't want that to happen unless unless you care for the size, because that will make it bigger.
Now, is it mentioned in the other interpretation also the same thing?
What?
Is it mentioned the same thing in the other interpretations?
Where it says that the God, he made somebody penis swell?
No, yeah, whatever the story now you are telling.
Yeah.
Is it written in Jalalain and what we call the other interpretations?
Yeah. Those stories are all over the place. You know, they are copying from each other, obviously. But this what it says, that Allah, he made the penis of this husband swell. Why Allah will make the penis of a husband swell, but not the one who flirt with the wife who is not the husband? I mean, doesn't make sense. What do you think? I mean, I am the husband and I want to sleep with my wife, and Muhammad, he like my wife, and then Allah, he make my penis swell, not the Prophet. Shouldn't Allah punish the Prophet for he is wishing to have a woman, she is not his wife? I mean, how come Allah is punishing the penis of the husband? She is lawful for him.
Maybe Allah really wanted to be Zainab, his wife.
Yeah, Allah, okay. Allah, he wanted Zainab to be his wife. Okay, Allah, he wanted Zainab to be his wife. What is the business of Allah? The guy is already married. What's your business? Muhammad, he have already many wives. And why he is hurting the penis of the guy? My friend, imagine you are closing the door of your van, and Allah, he closed the door of the van over your penis. Ouch. And that is to prevent you from having sex with Zainab. So let us imagine this. You are Zainab in the van. You are closing the door of the van. Allah, he make the door in magical way, miracle. Close the door of the van over your penis, and the purpose, so you will not be able to have sex with your wife Zainab. I mean, how in the world this is happening? Why Allah is making the penis of the husband swell, not the penis of the one who is unlawfully going after the women? She is not his wife. Do you have a van, by the way?
Yeah.
If you have a van, okay, watch the door from now on, okay? If you have a van, because you never know, Allah, he might do it to you. So what do you say now?
Okay, now after that only the verse came in the Quran, or how does it work?
My friend, you see, I don't know if you are listening. My friend, I don't know if you are listening or not. Are you really convinced that Muhammad is a prophet? After this is your Muslims. If this is the Muslims who worship Muhammad saying this about Muhammad, how about the enemy? Remember, those are filtered stories, which Muslims, they see nothing wrong with it. It's amazing, so beautiful. It's a miracle. Allah make the penis of the husband swell. So if this is what the Muslims, they write about their prophet, what the enemy will write. And now I'm ask you, do you really believe Muhammad is a prophet after all what I showed you?
No, whatever the thing you told, I don't believe it can't be from a prophet.
Okay.
There is no
doubt about it. Okay, so now what is the conclusion? What is the conclusion? What is my friend?
Because I know even the other things. Can you explain the story about the Mary? What is the verse, and just to only those two I want to know.
My friend. Because we are jumping like monkeys from place to place. Now, As long as this cannot be from a prophet. Are you really convinced that Muhammad is a prophet?
Yeah, according to the Hadith, no, I am not convinced. According to the Hadith.
Well, the Quran, what about the Quran?
Because
The Quran, isn't it this verse in the Quran is disgusting? Allah saying to Muhammad, why you are telling a man who is married to his wife, keep your wife, when Allah He told you, and he said to you, why you are hiding what is in your heart? I mean, what kind of God? He is encouraging a man to go after a woman she is married to his own son, and this is Quran. Don't you see, this is Quran. This is not only those stories there. This is Quran. Behold, thou dost say to the one whom you receive the grace of Allah and favor. Allah gave him favor. What the favor? Take the wife of that guy. Retain your wife for you and fear Allah. Allah saying to him, why you said that to him? The hypocrite Muhammad, after he said that, what I did, I should tell him to divorce her. And then he claimed that Allah gave him a verse saying that Zainab, she is going to be his, and he will have her, and he will sleep with her, and he should not be afraid or ashamed to do that because of the people. Read carefully. It says, though this fear the people. So Muhammad, he feared the people. Yeah, go. Are you there?
Yeah.
You still there?
That is to say that adoption is not allowed now. Is it
my friend, there's a verse about adoption. You do not need to sleep with the wife to forbid adoption. You can already, there's a verse in the Quran to forbid adoption. So if I forbid sleeping with the donkey, should I sleep with the donkey to prove that you can sleep with the donkey? What does this have to do with this? Be smart, man. So now, listen, I'm not going to speak to you longer than this.
Yeah.
Are you going to leave Islam or no?
Well, actually, I want to just clarify one more thing. Just one more thing. Okay, it's the same way. Just very fast, and that is about the Maria Copt. What is the exact interpretation? And because different people say different stories. I want to know from you because I feel that you are speaking everything from the Hadith and all. So just give me the details, please, if you don't mind. Just
details about what? Details about what?
About the Quranic verse about Maria Copt. Is there anything like that?
In the Quran, there's nothing about. In the Quran, there's nothing about marry the Copt, but the Quran clearly says that Muhammad it's legal for him to have sex with his captured slaves only. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Mary the Copt is not a captured slave. She is a gift from the ruler of Egypt. So Muhammad was not sleeping with her lawfully. He is a filthy man again. Because as you see, chapter 33, it says, who is lawful for Muhammad? The first one is his wives. Then the right hand process from the prisoner of war. Mary the Copt, she is not a prisoner of war. So Muhammad, when he was sleeping with her, he was doing fornication. Yeah, so Muhammad cannot be a prophet. I mean, how this guy receive a guidance verse from Allah about who and what women can sleep with, and yet he sleep with women are not included.
Yeah.
So
according to the interpretation, it was in Hafsa's house, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yes. When Hafsa, she found him sleeping with Mary, she said to him, he was sleeping already with her, but because now she gets angry because he sleep in her bed in her house, so she said to him, ala fi bayti wa ala sariri, in my house, in my bed, Muhammad. Filthy man. Imagine, he bring a woman to the bed of the wife, and the woman, she get in, he found the prophet, he found her feet around the head of the prophet, and the prophet looked like a donkey, you know what I mean? So she had her legs around the prophet's neck, and the prophet doing boom boom, and then Hafsa, she said to him, fi bayti wa fi sariri ya Muhammad, in my house, in my bed, you idiot. So how this can be a prophet of God? Aren't you going to leave Islam, my friend?
Yeah, maybe very soon, but there's another thing. Now, what are the privileges given to the prophet, CB? Just the last question.
You see, in the last hour, every second you say to me the last question. All of them, they are last question. You are avoiding. You don't want to say, I have to admit Muhammad is a fraud, I'm leaving Islam. Each time I say to you, are you going to leave Islam? You say one last question. One last question. Okay.
Then I will take a decision. The privileges.
Okay.
Then I will take a decision.
So this is, you promise this is the last question, and then you will answer me, because each time I ask you, do you want to leave Islam? You say this, well, one more question, last question. Okay, so what is the question? Go ahead.
Yeah, that is to know. I want to know the special privileges given to our Prophet. Okay, the 16 privileges. 16, no, yeah, 16, no, yeah. And is it the thing which you are taking is from the, is it authentic this thing, or what? I want to know, just know about that too.
I don't understand any word from what you say. What is authentic? What is authentic? I did not understand what you say.
Whatever you showed, you are talking about the privileges given to the Prophet. Is it taken from an interpretation, or how
my friend, it's in front of you. No, this is Quran. The privilege is in front of you. It says here. It says the privilege. This is a privilege only to thee. Only to thee. This is Quran now. Now the Muslims, by studying the scholars, they study how many privilege the Prophet he have from the Quran. So they collect it from all over, and they come. They have an average of 16 privilege. About 9 or 10 of them is about his penis.
Can you just explain to me? Yeah, explain to me, please. Fast. Yeah, I will just
Okay.
The last question.
All right.
Explain to me. Yeah.
Okay.
What is the first one like in detail in Arabic, and then so that I can.
Yeah, let me find.
You're taking a source from where? Like, what is the source you're taking?
Hold on, let me see where I can find a reference about the privilege.
Is it written in Hadith, or is it just?
No, and this is interpretation. Always interpretation.
Okay,
yeah.
If you don't mind, can you tell me who is the interpreter? Like, who is the person like interpreting this thing? Like, is it?
I don't understand what.
Yeah, who is the interpreter? Like, who is the person who is interpreting this?
This one we were using the book of Al-Qurtubi, and in the book of Al-Qurtubi, he is not giving interpretation really as much. He is quoting for you what previous Muslims in the time of Muhammad they said. You know. Let us see here. Give me a second. Okay. Let us see. I'm just trying to find you the like official website. So.
Is it a Saudi website, or is it Saudi?
Yeah, well, I have the website of Saudi Arabia, but I'm trying to find an official website, not just any website, you know. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, now hold on.
You can show me the top part, like from the back.
No, this one is not valid. Hold on. I mean, the story has nothing to do with our story. You see, there is a website. It's not like, which is an official website, but it's not opening. It is down. But
It's not opening.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, usually it doesn't take long to find the reference, but we want to find it from the books directly, not from
Inshallah, then you will find. Say
blogs.
inshallah, we'll find.
Okay.
We'll get.
Yeah, I will say inshallah next time. Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, I made a video about it. You can go and watch this. Did you see the video I made about it? I have many of them. I mean, I have the reference in the screen there. I have everything in the screen. So,
Yeah, okay. If you can explain to me, just without looking at this thing, just to.
well, the privilege of Muhammad, according to the Muslims, they are about 16 privilege. Most of them, is about his sexual, desire and his money. I think 9 of them is about his sexuality, and then there is 2 about money, like the best of the booty, the 5th of the booty, and the rest, all of them, they are about sex. And this is telling us that Muhammad is making his own book for his own privilege. He is not really a prophet. Otherwise, why Jesus did not make a privilege for him? Why Musa did not make a... Muslims, they say Jesus is a prophet, and they say Musa is a prophet. They say Abraham was a prophet. Why did they not make a privilege about their private part, about their money? Why did not make a privilege to be treated differently from the crowd? So Jesus, for the Christian, he is their God, yet he did wash the feet of his followers. He did not ask for any money, any privilege, nothing. And not only that, he forced them to wash their feet. And the one who refused that, he said to him, if you don't let me do that, you don't belong to me, and you don't know me, and you don't know you. So why Muhammad, he want all the privilege about his private part, about his pocket? If he is a servant sent by God, why the best of the booty is for the prophet? Why he need
best
that?
of the booty in a sense?
Huh?
What do you mean best of the booty?
Well, that.
Mean from the booty?
The best of the booty. The best of the booty. Muhammad, he have it to his pocket.
War booty.
Huh?
War booty.
Sorry?
Is it from the war? The booty?
Doesn't matter. Why you want to make a verses saying the best of the booty is for me? What about, okay, you are a Muslim, all of them, they are a bunch of thieves attacking caravan. Why Muhammad, he need to take the biggest TV? So we attack the caravan and we find the TV, and then now the biggest TV go to the prophet. Why? He didn't even go to war, he stayed at home. So because simply he is making privilege for his business. He's a filthy, he want to be rich. And the Muslim, they say when the prophet he died, he borrowed money from a Jew, his neighbor, and he gave him even his sword. But when Muhammad died, there was no Jews left. He killed them all. No Jews left. The Jews, either they die, being killed, slaughtered, or they flee. So they fabricate stories.
But it says that there's a compulsion. It says they are peaceful. It was okay.
Well, this is the meaning of that is the opposite. This is about Muhammad saying to the Jews, you cannot force your children not to convert to Islam. You know, no compulsion in religion. But he is the one, the same, who says that the one who leave Islam after belief, so he shall die and he is dead. You know, فَلْيَمُتْ وَهُوَ كَافِرٌ. So what do you think, my friend?
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, from this point of view, no, I don't believe these things. You know, like it's not a. You cannot imagine these things. That's the reason, to be frank. You know, because since it's a religion, you know, I have to just, you know, again one day maybe I'll speak to you regarding some other this thing, and then I'll make up my mind and I'll talk to you anyway after 2-3 days.
Okay, so you will call me after, you will call me after 2 days and you will tell me if you decide to leave Islam or not?
Yeah. Maybe after 2 or 3 days, you know, because I had that problem that about the privilege. I won't actually go in detail with you.
Yeah, and you can search. You can search in YouTube as long. I think you saw my video before about the privilege, right? You saw any video of me about the privilege of Muhammad? Yeah, you can search. You can search for that. You can search it and watch it.
With the video, that's why I asked you why you should the husband should divorce. Is there? Is it true? Like.
Oh, somebody's saying that they post the link for you about the privilege of Muhammad. You can watch it. Somebody posted in the chat, so you can go and see it. Yeah. All right, my friend. Thank you very much for calling, and I'm happy that you agreed with me that a lot of garbage in Islam and the Quran. So, do we agree together now? The Quran cannot be from God, and it's full of garbage.
No.
You agree in that?
According to this thing, you know, you cannot.
Okay, so why you are waiting to leave Islam? Why you are waiting to say I want to leave Islam if you already agree that the Quran full of garbage?
Yeah, not like that, you know. So because I was born Muslim, and then I had to, you know, consider so many things, and you know, I had to be firm. You know, I cannot just say for the sake of telling, you know.
Okay.
Be firm. 100%
All right.
firm.
So did you decide to leave? Okay. All right. I'm not going to force you to say I'm out of Islam, but for me already you're out of Islam because you admitted the Quran is full of garbage. Anyway, my friend, thank you very much for calling, and I will be happy to receive a call from you in a few days from now.
Thanks a lot.
All right. You are welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care.
Okay. Bye. Take care. Bye.